Greetings. Hey, welcome to Friday night on Beyond the Blast Doors, the normal spot for streaming Star Wars. If you're a regular hanger outer on a Friday night with Beyond the Blast Doors, it is normally streaming Star Wars in some variation or another. And tonight we're going to try something really very different. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I'm going to do my best to try to keep up with the comments on the side. But what we are doing tonight is we are introducing a brand new thing. Last week we tried some trivia on the site. We got to play with some folks. We refined it a little bit for this week. We had so many Mandalorian questions written that we decided to do it again, but it's great because it's going to sort of kick off what you will start to see every Friday night on Beyond the Blast Doors will be a different live show, quite possibly, and this will be a fairly regular way to do it. We had so much fun doing trivia, and I know the feedback we got last week was fantastic, and so we're going to absolutely do that as often as we can, and we're going to do it in a different way. We are introducing a brand new game that we are going to launch tonight, and we're going to give away some stuff, and we're going to do some trivia, and we're going to have a lot of fun together. But first, let me introduce this week's co-host on this brand new show that we are calling Mind Trick. There's a reason why we're calling it Mind Trick, and that's because you see I'm in my Jedi robes, and we have Jedi Josh Most joining us from the Holo Chronicles. Jedi Master, how are you on this fine evening?
Hello there.
Hello there. How are you?
I'm doing quite well, Pete. Thank you.
So good to see you here on the in the Jedi Temple on Coruscant, I guess. I'm not sure if that's where this temple ended up, or
Yes,
there you go.
There we go.
You almost have to. I think if you're going to get involved in anything as a Jedi, you have to kind of.
As a Jedi, you have to know how to take off your hood,
right,
or your cowl. I mean, that's for the layperson. Hood.
And then drop it, and then just drop it, and then kick some tail.
Absolutely.
Some
Sith
tail. Jedi. Sith are.
I'm very excited to be here, but I'm quite busy, so snap, Pete.
I apologize.
A lot of things going on in the galaxy, and
we have things to do and people to see. So
there's lots of trade agreements that need to be signed, and yes.
I apologize for that. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to tell you how we're going to play this game, because this game is going to be a little bit different, and we are going to go from we're going to do the same sort of thing week to week. And what we are going to do is, much like last week, we're going to have 3 rounds. Last week we ended up with 4 rounds, but this time, damn it, we're sticking with 3. We'll have 3 rounds of sort of head-to-head competition. I'm glad you're putting the mind trick right in my head. No, that's fine. That's 3 rounds. We'll only have 3 rounds, and of head-to-head. Then from those winners, they will go to a championship round. And what we're going to give away in the first rounds are we have a couple of these little Funko mystery boxes, which we'll send out to the winners of the first round, and the winner of the final will receive a Black Series figure. We'll have 3 for them to choose from at that time. And whoa, that was an impressive trick. Because if that didn't work out, you'd have water all over your Jedi face. And
it's called the Force, Master Pete. It's called the Force.
I am still a bit of a youngling, I suppose.
Yes. Yeah, well, whatever. Padawan Pete. Padawan Pete is
Padawan.
Correct, yes.
Padawan Pete and Master Most.
Thank you.
There we go. So hey. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You were going to say
something. No. But carry on.
I was going to take a drink.
So many things. Well, that's what I was going to say. Is I call this my Jedi juice. So. Carry on.
Okay, so I got a little hung up there. So last week, the way we selected the head-to-head competitors was with trivia questions. What we realized is that the internet works at different speeds and in mysterious ways across the galaxy. And so what we're going to do is we are both Master Most and Padawan Pete are going to each pick a number. Is that going to stick now? I don't know if that's...
No, that could be my most favorite thing in the galaxy at this moment. Padawan Pete. Say it again.
Padawan Pete and Master Most here on Mind Trick, the Star Wars trivia game. But we're each going to have a number in mind between number 1 and order number 66. And so what we're going to do is we're going to ask each one of you to post a number up, and who's ever closest to my number first will be guest number 1, and who's ever closest to Josh's number on Josh's is hard to say.
Mastermost
Master
Padawan.
Mosts. Yes, I
you.
really apologize. That was very disrespectful. of
Mm,
me.
mm,
Clearly. But if you can,
Can't get to order 66 quick enough.
yes, it may be here within moments for all I know. So we will tell you when to give us a number. I'm now thinking of a number in my head. I would like every one of you to put a number in starting right now. We see that some people have already put some in. There are some very aggressive people out there, and
There
all
are.
you need is a webcam and a microphone, and we'll get you in for that head-to-head round, and then we'll explain how
Or
that
the Force.
or the
But
Force.
you don't have that.
I don't know. I clearly have
No,
way too
I
much tolerance.
just. Mm.
Okay.
Go on.
All right. So if everybody's locked in their numbers, everybody sees. I see a number in there. I see 17, a 24, a 29, two 24s. Oh, it's Apprentice Ewok who's sticking to that number. And the number in my mind was number 18. And Lauren Romo nailed it. Lauren Romo nailed it spot
Well
on.
done.
And
Well
this
done,
is where you need to trust
Padawan.
in the Force. So, Lauren, I'm going to post a link right here in there. So if you want to click in, we'll bring you into our studio in just a moment. So you can go in the head-to-head round. Now it's going to be different than last week's head-to-head round. We'll explain that in 1 minute. It's going to be slightly more amusing, I believe. Master Most, do you have
Yes,
a
Padawan.
number in mind now between
I do.
and 66?
I do. I do.
Okay.
I've had it for ages.
How old
and that
are
number
you?
it doesn't that we don't ask a Jedi how old they are. Padawan. Padawan. Lesson number 47, which is not my number, by the way. It's 33.
Okay. Has anybody put in their numbers yet? You might need to think of another number because I'm not sure that people have put them in.
Did I give away my number?
Yeah. All right. Well, this is very similar to the way the game will be working. So
yes, we're behind.
Yeah.
My bad. My Jedi bad.
So let's say think of a number, Master.
Okay, thank you.
You have one?
Thank you. I do.
Okay. So we've begun. So start entering your numbers, and in a moment we will we'll see which one is closest to Master.
Sly Fox down there with 33.
Yes, look at him. Well,
you can't trick a Jedi twice.
Okay. Well, we have 2 in so far. Let's give people 1 more second to put in a number.
There we go.
All right, we've got a bunch in there right now.
Padawan Nick is weighing in.
Okay,
Anthony, YouTube fan,
doesn't understand math.
Is unclear of. That's not the number you're looking for.
All right, Master Most, what was your number? Let's see who came closest.
My number was 12.
12. So who's closest? We have a 22 in Nick, and I think Vader's girl was 20.
Returning champion
from last week. I think
if the Force tells me right. Yes, it does.
It does. So, all right, Vader's girl and Lauren Romo, click that link that I just put in the chat. Join us here in the live version of the room, and we will begin our game. So, Master Most, are there any lessons that you might want to share at this moment? Is there any Jedi wisdom that you want to share as we wait for folks to join us in the studio?
There's actually a couple. But I'll start with my first one, which is when donning a Jedi robe, make sure that you use antiperspirant. It's while it may be effective in battle as far as repulsing the enemy, not so good for negotiations.
That is excellent to know.
This is my first Jedi tip.
That's good. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll stick with that one. We've got Vader's girl in the chat or in the studio. We're still just waiting for Lauren Romo to click that link. I'm putting it in there one more time for you, Lauren. We would love to have you join us, especially because you nailed the number exactly. That tells me that there's something really pretty special. So here's the game.
She nailed it backwards, Padawan. I said 12. She said 21. So
that was Vader's girl.
The other one?
I hate to disrespect you in any way.
I'm not seeing that in the Force right now, but I will take it.
All right. So, Lauren, we're going to give you 1 more minute, and then we're going to have to find somebody else to join us. But I would really love it if you could pop on in. While she does it, here's the way the game is going to work, and we'll reestablish it once we get both our players in there. But the way the game is going to work is I'm going to ask a question about the series The Mandalorian to Jedi Master Most. He has not seen the questions. He will give his answer. And once he gives his answer, you need to decide if he's right or wrong. And that will be how you get your points. We're going to do 3 rounds in the head-to-head. Whoever has the most points after 3 rounds advances to the championship. Where is Lauren Romo? Should we...
Padawan Lauren, please report to the library. Padawan Lauren, please report to the library.
I think we may have given her enough time, but should we do one more number? Let's do another number. Yeah, look, I hate to be rude, but she says, hold on. She's coming. All right. So would you like to perhaps give any other
Jedi tip?
Any other Jedi
all right.
Tip? I should have let you know in advance that we might need Jedi tips.
When master windowing your head, make sure to always go with the hair, just not against, but with. Yeah, I don't know.
I need to.
That's all I got.
I might need to. Okay.
Well, yeah. You're not quite master window yet.
No.
Padawan Pete.
Padawan Pete and Master
fantastic.
Rose on Friday nights here on Beyond the Blast Doors.
Here on Beyond the Blast Doors.
Based on the number of people we have in the chat, I think everybody's going to get a chance to play tonight, which is great. We're going to, or at least half of them. So why don't we bring in Vader's girl real quick while we wait for Lauren. Lauren, we're going to give you another minute.
We could talk to her about her winning status.
That's right. She is
Vader's girl.
Vader's girl is a champion. Vader's girl, are you there? No. Is she? Are you there? You know, this is the beauty of using the HoloNet live from Coruscant, because you never know when your transmissions are going to be jammed. Yeah. Great.
It's a good... It's a test of the Force, is what it is, which I'm fine with.
Vader's girl, are you with us? Are you there?
We've got. There she is. Oh my.
Is she okay? Is she in the back to tank?
Strong transmission.
Can you guys hear me now?
We can. Yes. You are. You're coming through loud and clear. How are you? How's life? Since now you're a champion, your baby Yoda is on its way to you from last week.
Fantastic.
What have you been able to parlay this into any free gifts or seatings at restaurants that are difficult to get into? Have you been able to elevate your celebrity status and
bypassed Imperial patrols, perhaps?
Right.
Well, I always did that before, so that wasn't a problem.
I see.
I have other friends that I used to play Trivial Pursuit with, like every Friday night. And they all just started laughing. They're like, "Of course you got it." So it's been fun. It's been fun. Yeah.
Lauren, we've stalled as long as we can. I think we need to give you one more second, and then we'll do another question or another number. And there she is. All right, and she's even got her camera. Hey, Vader's girl, is there any chance we can get your camera to work so we
yes.
All right, that'd be great.
Okay.
Welcome, Padawan. Welcome, Lauren.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Awesome. I love following you on Twitter. How's life treating you in this wonderful time?
Pretty good.
My.
Right.
As a Jedi Master, I must compliment both of you on your representation.
There you go. Gotta hide the mess back there.
Continuing to rep. Wow. That's fantastic.
That is impressive.
And also
wow.
a nice pop collection popping over Padawan Lauren's head. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Okay, so and of course the target behind Vader's girl, she's actually calling from aisle 14 in Target.
Yes.
No, she is not. No, she is not, Padawan Pete. Because for Target is void of Star Wars.
This is true.
It's because I cleared it out.
That's right. Wow. All right, so here's the way the game is going to work. I'm going to ask Jedi Master Most a question. Based on his answer, Lauren, you will tell us if you agree or disagree, and we'll decide if you are right or wrong. We are going to do this 3 times for each of you, and whoever has the most right after 3 will move on to the next round. All right. Lauren, please pick a number between 1 and 48 so I can select a question from the Jedi library for you.
24.
24. Master Most, are you ready?
Of course.
Okay, very good. All right. What species were the dog-faced raiders on Sorgan?
First of all, I'd like to say, as an advocate for the galaxy, dog-faced is rather insulting.
I
So
have a lot to learn, Master Most.
we might want to rephrase the questions in these trying times. Anywho, I do believe throughout my travels that oh man, even though dogface is insulting, it's probably the easier way to say this. But I'm gonna go with Clatuian. I believe Clatuian is the term. There's so
right.
many species.
Lauren, do you agree? Is he right or is he wrong?
I'll agree. I'll trust
You
him.
are correct. All right. Lauren gets the
Ooh.
first one right. Well done. All
Anyway,
right.
do not call the Clatuians dog-faced, please. All right.
It's considered inappropriate. I
It
understand.
is. It
I
really
will-
is.
I will do my best to be more sensitive
Thank you.
to those malicious raiders. Okay. Vader's girl, I need a number from you.
13.
Number
Hmm.
13. Oh, lucky 13. Okay. Master Most,
Yes, sir.
who directed the final chapter of season 1?
Of the Mandalorian.
Yes, of
Oh, thank you.
of the
Thank you.
Mandalorian.
Making
Yes.
sure. I have lots of episodes in my brain.
No, I imagine. Sure.
It was a fine episode and obviously a cliffhanger, which was very disappointing because that means we have to have another season. I jest. There's not many Jedi, so I'm not super interested. But I do believe it was one of my favorite directors who's ever directed a Mandalorian, and then is Bryce Dallas Howard.
Bryce Dallas Howard for the season finale Vader's Girl. Is he right or wrong?
I'm going to go with wrong.
Ooh, you are correct.
Well, Padawan. Well.
It was, of course, Taika Waititi. So, all right. So we're tied 1-1. Very good. Master Most.
It's hard for a Jedi to lie and tell the truth.
All right. Lauren, pick a
Mhm.
number between 1 and 48.
Let's go 7.
Number 7. Lucky number 7 is this. Who directed the pilot episode of The Mandalorian? Master Most. Who directed?
Well, that's quite easy for me. It's my favorite producer and chubby director, star of The Swingers, one of my favorite shows, Mr. Jon Favreau.
Jon Favreau. Is he correct, Lauren Romo?
I'm going to say no.
You are correct in disagreeing with Master Most. You are not drinking enough. You got to get those fingers working. There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
I
All right,
see.
Vader's girl, pick a question. We're 2-1 here.
5.
Number 5. Okay. There are 2 scout troopers who infamously punched the child to keep him quiet. Who was the former SNL comedian who played the offending trooper?
SNL, a trivial show.
That's
But also, I do know who this person is, and he's a very witty fellow. Also, I loved him in Hall Pass, and that's Mr. Jason Sudeikis.
Vader's girl. Is he right?
Yes.
He is correct.
Finally, I'm right.
2 for 2. All right, we are on the final round. This is sudden death. This is exciting, at least to me. I don't know how those of you watching are enjoying this.
I'm kind of bored, but anyway.
All right, Lauren, I will need a number from 1 to 48.
Let's go with 33.
33. All right, Master Most. What is the subtitle of Chapter 4 of The Mandalorian?
That was a good chapter. Obviously, a time where we departed from the normal plot line to do some other plot lines that could then fill until we got back to the main plot line. And of course, that subtitle was Sanctum.
Lauren?
Yes, that's correct. I believe him.
Well, you want the bad news?
No.
It was Sanctuary.
Sanctuary. All
Jedi
right.
Master. Okay, Vader's girl, here's your chance to steal the round and move once again to the championship. I would just like a number from you.
Let's do 21.
21. Legal drinking age on most planets. To know. Okay. Who is the only character who saw Din Djarin without his helmet?
Has anyone seen him without his helmet? Because that is the Mandalorian creed. So if they've seen him without his helmet, he's not a Mandalorian. I'm done. I'm just kidding.
The show needs to change its title now.
Yes. It was very obviously IG-88.
IG-88. Vader's girl. What do you say?
Can I give the correct answer?
Are you saying he's wrong?
Or you can tell me
would,
it's right.
I would say it's IG-11.
And that is correct. And unfortunately, Master Most was wrong. And fortunately for you, Vader's girl, you were correct.
Oh, my.
Lauren, thank you so much for giving this a try. Stick with us. You may be able to get back in. Vader's girl, I'm going to keep you in the studio. And Lauren, thank you so much for hanging out. We'll be back.
May I shove Lauren out of the chat?
Yes, ready?
Thank you.
Go for it.
Oh, wait, that was lightning. Sorry. I get them confused.
Okay, I'm going to, Vader's girl, we're going to make you disappear, but you can stay with us in the background there. Well, that was fun, Master Most. We have round one complete. And
if you think that sort of thing is fun, I agree. Yes, move along.
You know, I am a Padawan, and I'm very easily entertained. All right, now I have another number in my head, Jedi Master, and when I say go, I want everybody to type a number in between number 1 and order 66. Number 1 and 66, and who's ever closest, you can go over. We'll do the math. Go for it, and we will see how you do. Go. Type in some numbers. This is where we could probably use some music, but I don't have it. I don't have any.
I do. I learned this in Padawan school, which you'll go through very soon, and it goes a lot like this. It goes like this. And then you do that for 17 hours. So
17
yes, there's a very. I can't believe Order 66 was ever called. Padawans are probably relieved.
Yeah, well, you might not have noticed it if you were just doing that for 17 straight hours. All right, we got some numbers in there. Interestingly, we have a lot of numbers in the higher register. We'll give people one more chance to dump them in. Okay, well, we are going to share the number. My number was from another famous franchise. It is number 42, The Answer to Life, the Universe, and Everything, according to Douglas Adams, which means that Fox Crown selected on the nose again. What are the chances? 2 in a row of picking mine. Maybe I'm stronger in the Force than you, Master Most. Maybe I'm putting something out there to the.
Are you able to self-destruct?
Is that an order? I'm not sure.
I mean, it's very impossible that you could be that way, but anyway.
Okay, Fox Crown, I just put a link in the chat. If you want to click on that, you can join us in the waiting room, and we'll get to you in a moment. Make sure you have your camera on, and we will have you in the next round. 42 is the answer to everything. That is 100% correct.
Holochronicle is actually very knowledgeable. Very knowledgeable. I agree with everything that Jedi Master says right there.
All right, so Fox Crown is about to join us. Master Most, I have to ask, do you have a number in mind?
I do.
Okay. All right, begin your guessing. Go.
I will actually use the Force this time.
All right, see if
and
somebody
project it to somebody else who will get it exactly. Padawan cheater Peter.
Why do I feel like I will be spending extra time in the saber pits? I don't know. All right, we've got a couple in so far. There's 3 or 4 in there right now. We're getting a couple more. We'll give people just a couple moments. This is, I will, for next Friday, I'm making a commitment to have music for this portion of the show ready to go.
You don't need sarcastic Jedi comments.
Well, they don't really ever help anybody, do they? So we're so
Mind my hubris.
okay. What
All
was
right.
your number, Master Jedi?
Well, it worked, obviously, because I actually tried this time. And my number was 37, which somebody picked, I'm sure. There it is. See, I
there
told
it
you.
is. Nick Milky will be able to join us. Nick, I just put the link in there. So we need Fox Crown and we need Nick Milky to join us and step right up so they can be part of round 2 of what is turning out to be a very exciting evening of Mind Trick Mandalorian trivia. I'm calling it exciting. I hope you do too.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So
exciting like a Senate meeting.
so this is how a network dies. This way. So,
Yeah.
Master Most, while we wait for Nick and Crown Fox to join us, you've been very good about giving us some Jedi hygiene
Well,
tips. Do you have
that's
any?
where it all begins, Padawan. You're not going to get the Force smelling like a bantha.
We do have Nick waiting for us in the waiting room, and we just need Crown Fox, who is probably right now trying to get that. They're probably tapping frantically on that webcam.
I do believe Padawan Nick is slowly growing out his Padawan rat tail, which I'm very proud. I want to see.
I'll bring him in.
He is from the South.
Nick, thank you for joining us.
What's up, guys?
How are you?
I'm well. How are y'all?
Excellent. We do monitor the Twitter before we come on, and you were complaining about how difficult these questions were. So hopefully this will be a little easier for you once we get Crown Fox in. Maybe we'll get to some.
Well, it's just tough. I've put in 42 years worth of time with the original trilogy. Mandalorian, I'm still learning all the stuff.
You do have a little bit of time there. I'm going to put the link in there one more time for Crown Fox. And once again, the winner of round 1 will receive a little Funko box of mystery. It could be any particular character.
I know exactly what's in there.
Oh, you
Yes.
and Crown Fox is there. And
I
look,
saw it. I had a bad dream. There he is.
how are you, Crown Fox?
42. What's going on, gents?
42. You know what? I think this is actually a battle of the beards. This will forever.
Oh,
He wins already.
I think he's got the win. I'll tell you,
Competition is over.
I'm doing my best to ignore the Rangers stuff behind you as a Flyers fan.
I could
but,
take it down if it hurts my chances.
No, your chances are hurt just by being here, I think.
That's okay. He's got Mets, and I'm a Braves guy. So
Oh man.
Oh,
All
man.
right.
I'm dying over here.
All right. So much like last time, we're gonna do 3 rounds, and most correct out of 3 rounds wins. And we'll start with Crown Fox. I need a question number between 1 and 48
For me,
from you. Yep.
I'll stick with 42.
42. It worked to get in. Let's see if it works to keep you going on. All right, here we go. Master Most, who is the actor who plays Fennec Shand?
More importantly, who is Fennec Shand?
She's beautiful.
I have to be honest, Pete. You tell me, Padawan. You've been so knowledgeable. I don't know. I think it's Trista Yerwick.
Trista Yerwick. Is that correct, Crown Fox?
I am going to say incorrect.
You are correct by saying he's incorrect. Of course, it's Ming Wen. So very well done. Nick.
Only because as soon as I saw her face, I had to Google her.
Oh, yeah.
Instantly.
Well done, Padawan.
Yes. Nick. I would
Sweat
love
I
a
most
number
right now.
from you. Sweat I It's Master Sweat.
Oh.
What number, Nick, can we give for you?
23.
23. Don Mattingly. All right. Here we go. Master Most. There's a Jedi that is known as Gecko. Who plays him in the show?
There is no Jedi named Gecko, Padawan. Please
I
start
meant,
over.
see, I meant Bounty Hunter. See, there we go. More time in the saber practice. This time with live laser bolts.
Yes, you must hum the song for 18 hours. Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. Nobody wants to hear it. A very good friend of mine and a fellow with the grain, Mr. Dominic Pace.
Dominic Pace, is that correct, Nick?
That is correct.
That is correct. You are
Be
right.
impossible to get that right or
You know,
wrong.
I think if you are on Twitter, you know who Dominic Pace is. Okay, Mr. Crown Fox, give me a number between 1 and 48.
37.
37. All right, here we go. Mastermost, Sweat Eye Mastermost. What famous Tatooine geological feature do Toro Calican and the Mando traverse to find Fennec Shan? This is 2 Fennec Shan questions in a row for Fox. Where did they travel to find her?
Fennec Shan. Still don't know who she is. But I'm quite certain that it was the Kravik Sea.
The Kravik Sea. Is that correct, Crown Fox?
I think it was the dunes they traversed. So I would say
whatever.
incorrect.
Very good. You are 2 for 2. Nick, the pressure is on you now. What question number would you like us to ask Jedi Master Most?
We will go with my man Bo Jackson. How about number 34?
34. Look at that. All right. We've had a number of these this evening. What is the subtitle of Chapter 8 of The Mandalorian? Subtitle of Chapter 8.
The subtitle of Chapter 8 of The Mandalorian, which is an excellent one. I can't recall what happened in it. No Jedi. Did I say there was no Jedi? That's not worth watching.
You've mentioned that multiple times.
Of course, the title is Retaliation.
Retaliation. Is that correct?
I believe that is incorrect.
Correct. It was Redemption. Very close.
It's all lies for me. It's all lies.
Maybe we need a new Jedi Master in this.
Has Master Most even seen this show?
Yeah, right.
All right. Grand Fox, what do we got? What number?
You're gonna hate it, but I'm gonna go with number 11.
Oh,
Number 11. Why is he good? Let's see if he's going to hate it or not. Oh, well, maybe because it is one more of the chapter.
Oh,
subtitles.
goody.
He does not like these. What is the subtitle of Chapter 3 of The Mandalorian? Chapter 3.
Chapter 3. Let's see. In number 1, he kicks some butt in a cantina, and then number 2, he steals a baby. Wait, that was number 1. I can't remember. We'll just go with The Fallen.
The Fallen. Is that correct?
I would say that's incorrect.
That is incorrect. It was The Sin, of course.
Sin.
Okay.
It turns out it's just going to take one question to trip these guys up. Can it not be a chapter 1?
Well, let's see what number
Please.
Mr. Milky chooses here, and we'll see how this goes. Nick,
Let's go
give me a number.
16.
16. Oh, okay. Here we go. Good.
Okay.
It's not a chapter question. Although we do say the word chapter in the question. I hope that's acceptable.
Oh, dear.
Who plays the blue-skinned alien who is the Mando's first bounty in Chapter 1? Who plays that blue-skinned dude?
Is he the one that, with that going on?
The lovely
And then-
glands? Yes.
Yes. And then he only relieves himself once every century or something like that.
Something like
right?
that, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Evacuate his
fantastic.
thorax. or something.
Evacuate his thorax.
Oof,
Right,
sounds
right.
horrible.
The actor that played him, surprisingly, and I was very surprised, was Horatio Sands.
Nick, is that correct?
That is correct.
Yes.
All
I
right.
thought I'd finally get one right just to
Insane.
hit it
makeup.
home.
Insane.
Very good. No, I never even recognized the former SNL star.
Okay. Well, so since we're in overtime, what we're going to do is we're going to demand that you get the question correct, Mr. Master Most. You can relax while we ask them some
Oh,
questions.
thank you.
Until they are
I will
eliminated.
meditate.
So you meditate, and Crown Fox, give me a number from 1 to 34, please.
1 to 34.
48 rather. 34 was the last question, so that's what confused me.
17 is great. Thanks.
17. Okay. What planet is Cara Dune from?
Oh man.
I know it. Sorry, I'm meditating. Sorry.
Oh man.
We'll need an answer.
I don't know. I don't know.
No. The one I'm pointing to. No.
No.
Oh, no.
No.
Nick, you can steal this one if you know.
Yes,
the
sir.
answer.
I believe she was from Alderaan, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct, sir. Oh, very close round. Nick, stick around in the.
Way to go, Nick.
We're gonna keep.
You're
you
welcome, Padawan Nick. I was sending that answer to you via.
Crown, thank you
The
so much for
Force.
hanging out.
Thanks for having
And
me on that. This is
make
fun.
sure to follow us. And I'm going to, if anybody who's been a part of the show, even just watching, pay attention because we'll probably ask you to get in touch with us so we can get you some swag. Thank you so much for.
Ooh, love
hanging
swag. Be well,
Swag will
guys.
be on
Thank
the
you.
way. All right, you can cover that Messier with a sticker that says "Beyond the
I'll
Blast."
send that back to you.
Hold on.
Thank
Let me
you.
take him out.
All right.
There we go.
Very
Perfect.
well done. Oh, that was great.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Well, now we have our 2 contenders for the championship, but we have one more round to go. Do you have it in you there, Master Most? Are you all
Yes,
right?
I'm fine. I'm one with the Force, and the Force is with me. Something. I'm tired.
All right. I will pick a number now.
Jedi juice.
I will pick a number between 1 and Order 66. Go ahead and start typing in, and you will be able to jump in with us. If you are the closest, go ahead and start tapping in numbers. La 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 la. Let me see. What do I have here that I can? Maybe I can play some sound effects. Maybe like.
Oh,
That was good,
thank
right?
you. You're tired of my Jedi tips?
It's not me. It's BB-8. I can't. All right. So, do we have our answers in here? Are we doing all right? Okay. So let's get in here and see who is closest. My number was number 15, and closest is Semper Fi Dandy. She's a returning contestant. Semper Fi.
Oh,
all right.
She's back.
She is affectionately known as the son of a bitch girl because she was.
Yes.
She said that multiple times last week, and that was
Yes.
not the.
And
right
by the
answer.
way, son of a bitch, a far better describer than dog faced.
See, I'm learning so much about the right way to treat people.
Right. Get in here, you son of a bitch. And she is a girl.
Okay, so yeah, I'm afraid we'll have to pull the plug on the show. Okay, so Semper Fi, I put the link in there for you so you can join us. There she is. She's there waiting. Master Most, if you wouldn't mind picking one number between 1 and 66 so we can get our last contestant.
I have it. I've always had it.
Okay, he's always had it for as long as he's been the Jedi.
Millennia.
Start typing your numbers, folks, and we will see who can join us. Rural Farm Boy says, "Whoa!" And thank you to everybody who's here: Vader's Girl, Rural Farm Boy, Ion Cannon, Semper Fi, Apprentice Ewok, who was a finalist last week, Mr. Rez, and many more in that list. I apologize for those to you. Okay, we've got one guest so far for a number. Do we have anybody else who wants to take a shot? La la la, la 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 la. One guess. Only one person wants to play at this point in the game. Okay. Rural Farm Boy wrote, what just happened? Did something happen? Is the screen still running?
Are we
still live?
Did I overuse the Force just now?
You might have.
It happens.
Overused
where I disrupt the entire planet communication system. I apologize.
Right. So, what number are we guessing at?
Well, it looks like it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter because
one guess equals winner.
And that would be Apprentice Ewok, who is going to
get on in here, Apprentice Ewok.
And there's the link for you. It's going to be Apprentice Ewok versus Danny I believe they played each other last week. This could be our first rematch.
I am contemplating the redundancy of Padawan Apprentice Ewok, but it's fine.
Interesting. That is an interesting thought. So, did I sound interested? I was trying to sound interested. We have
Nah, you were
Danny
not.
with us while we wait for
Oh,
Princess
Danny
Ewok.
is now indoors. Welcome,
yeah,
Danny.
That's last
Yeah,
week
it's
she was
cold
on the
outside
back
now.
door.
Yeah,
No, it's
last
cold.
week she was.
And we also have Apprentice Ewok back with us. How are you guys doing?
Hey,
Hey there.
Hey,
Hey.
am I remembering correctly? Did you guys go head to head last week?
Yeah,
You did. Oh
I
my
think
goodness.
so.
This
it's
is
a
very-
rematch.
This is what it's all about right here.
It's Dooku 2.
Dooku Tutu. Dooku Goo Goo Goo. All right. Apprentice Ewok, we'll start with you. Give me a number from 1 to 48.
8.
Number 8.
A good number.
Is that a good number? Okay, so according to Wikipedia, how many years after the Battle of Yavin does this series, the series The Mandalorian, take place? Mastermost.
The Battle of Yavin. What a cute little conflict. No Jedi. I mean, one in the making, I suppose. But, of course, it's 12.
Is that correct?
I'm going to
Ewok?
say incorrect.
You are correct.
Pretty safe when I'm answering. Thank you.
this Jedi Master. Look, he's a Jedi Master. He doesn't have
Yeah,
time
I'm not
to
a-
watch television.
I'm not a damn historian.
I'm a doctor, not a.
I'm a yeah. Wrong universe. I get it.
Okay, Danny, pick a number, please. Every time I say the name Danny, I think of Caddyshack, which we should do a whole show on.
Jedi
No,
Goose.
you don't, Danny. All right, Danny, what number are we?
66.
Ooh.
Oh my!
Well, that is higher than 48. So
Straight for the
unfortunately,
heart. Yeah, that is higher than.
I won't be able to give you that. I can give you 48 since you are aiming high.
Oh,
So
sorry. Yeah, right. 48.
48. Okay, here we
Sorry,
go.
I'm on drugs. What can I say?
Don't say 66 around me. All right, I get very sensitive.
All right, here is the question, Master Most. Wilro Hood carried one, and the Mandalorian was paid with a Beskar filled one. What is the in-universe name for the famous ice cream maker?
I've had a few myself, but they mostly contained things I can't talk about. I do believe, since I've got a few rolling around, it is a Cam 2. Cam 2.
False.
Say Camtono. Very close. Very
I-
close.
I just have a bad memory.
I
all
feel
right?
like you're just like missing it by just a little bit. Maybe you need to.
Yeah,
maybe
I do need to
spend
take it up a notch.
Spending a little
Yes.
bit more time focusing.
Yes,
So,
thinking.
okay,
Meditating.
Prentice Ewok, what number would you like to go with?
17.
I believe we used that
Oh.
one. Let me check. Yes, we did.
22.
52. We do have that. Who is the actor or actress, if you want to prefer, who played Cara Dune? Mr.
That
Mouse.
is. Oh,
Mr.
Oh,
Mouse.
he's just
Sorry.
going to answer.
No,
I'm fine with that. You just say it, and then I'll actually deny it if you're right, and say yes if you're wrong. Go ahead.
really?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
This gal actually has had me in several headlocks, which I got out of. Let me tell you. But it's Gina Carano.
That's
Is that correct? Yes. That is correct. 2 for 2 for Apprentice Ewok. Danny, we are now back to you.
Maybe we should just continue the format where they give their answers and then I badger them as a
You just
Jedi.
want me to fail? You want me to fail?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'll badger you either way. Let's go.
What number can I do for you, Dan?
11.
Number 11, which we've used, unfortunately.
We have used it. Thank God. It was a chapter, I think.
31.
31.
They're
It was
all
a chap-
chapters. They're all chapters.
All right, 31. Here we go. Where did the Blurgs make their first appearance in Star Wars?
The Blurgs, one of my favorite creatures in the galaxy, with their 2 legs and their big tail and their giant mouths. I believe they first showed up in the series or the show that had my favorite heroine wearing a headband, and that is the 1985 Battle for Endor.
Danny, is he correct?
Incorrect.
He was correct. The Jedi Master
Yeah.
was
Not
right.
hard.
All right, we're on to Apprentice Ewok. If you get this
There was
right,
a headband in that show, right?
There was.
Yeah, thank you.
And I
It
believe
was
there was also the late great.
Wilford Brimley.
That's him. Yes.
And Teak. I knew that already. It was a force. Don't worry.
All right, Apprentice Ewok. If you get this right, you move on to the finals. Give me a number between 1 and 48.
32. Was that done?
Nope, it was not done. And it is a chapter subtitle question, the favorites of our Jedi Master. What is the chapter subtitle of chapter 1?
Well, that's a major Jedi duh, but that's obviously the title of the entire series, The Mandalorian.
Would they do something that simple?
Would they? Could they?
Would they? Apprentice Ewok.
That's correct.
No.
All right, Apprentice Ewok.
Even when I'm right, I'm wrong.
Right, I'm wrong.
A worthy opponent.
Hey, I just want to real quickly thank Crown Fox, who was having such a good time. He lost, but he's still sending us money. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it, man. That was a lot of fun. And I give you a hard time about the Rangers, but it's because I hate.
I want to send him 10 credits back for the power of his beard.
Yes, that is a Jedi beard to love.
Yes,
Danny.
indeed.
Thank you so much for participating once again. I hope you had fun with us this Friday night.
It was an honorable effort.
Yes, it absolutely was. We are about to move to the championship. If you want to throw her out, Jedi Master, you.
Finally, Danny, hold on to your.
Bonjour.
But there we go.
All right, great. I'm going to bring back Invader's Girl and Nick Milky, and we have the Apprentice Ewok as we move to the championship. Of what has been just an amazing evening of Star Wars trivia.
Yes.
Actually, I've had a blast. I've enjoyed this. I don't know
it's
about
pretty
you.
good. It's pretty good. I love being wrong most of the time. It's fantastic.
All right, so we will do the same thing that we did before, except we're going to do we'll do 3 rounds, best of 3, and if there's a tie, then those that are still tied continue and get to make it through to continuing to fight this out. But we'll start with Vader's Girl, and we will give you the opportunity to give us a question between 1 and 48. 1 and 48.
Oh, Vader's Girl, I believe the Force has muted you.
Uh-oh. We cannot hear you.
Cannot. Oh, yes.
There you go.
There it is.
Okay.
There it is.
She's so conscious of not muting, of not making noise that she muted herself.
Well, I did have a bit of a Force grip going on. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Fantastic. All right, a number between 1 and 48.
Okay, did we do 40?
I don't think we did. Let's
Okay.
see. We'll scroll that. Yes, we did not do 40. Yes, we didn't. Yes, we didn't. Bad English. Okay, question 1 of 3. What, Master Most, was the famous astromech droid who was seen in Chapter 5? Which famous astromech droid?
Before we answer that, can you tell me what Chapter 5's name subtitle was, please?
I would, but it could be a question coming up. I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm sure we've asked it 17 times already. All right. What a famous astromech we saw. Yeah, he's so famous. Oh, why are you zooming in on me? Anyway, it was obviously R9D4.
R9D4, the famous R9D4. What do you think, Vader's Girl? Is that correct?
No, it's wrong.
She is correct.
Well,
She's the one-
Vader's Girl, you know.
You know who was Vader's Girl, just for fun?
Isn't it R5?
It is R5D4. That's correct. Nick, give me a number, brother.
Let's go with 15.
Number 15. Here we go. Ba-ba-ba. All right. Master Most.
Yes.
Where? Sorry, am I interrupting?
No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
Where did the Mandalorian, that silver-clad dude, where did he meet Kuiil and the child? What planet did he meet Kuiil and the child?
Kawil, another Ugnaught. Disgusting. I shouldn't say that.
This is
These are not.
Dogface, he's
I never
Pigface.
called him dog-faced. I never called him dog-faced.
I call him pig faces. I think I need daily sensitivity training. Clearly.
Yes. Come to my class. I mean, the class I'm in. Come to that class, and we can sit there together. We met them on the esteemed planet. Actually, not a lot going on there. It looks a lot like other desolate planets, but Arvila 7?
Nick, does that sound correct to you?
That does not sound correct to me.
It was. Master Most was correct. So far we
Told
got
ya.
Vader's Girl 1, Nick 0. You're still in, Nick. You're still in. Apprentice Ewok, you are on for your first round question. What number?
28.
28. All right. It's kind of a Mandalorian history question. I hope you're okay with that, Master. What Mandalorian clan rescued young Din Djarin? Which Mandalorian clan?
Oh,
Vader's
do
Girl
you
feels fairly confident in her.
easy, Vader's girl, easy. Is that where the young lad was trapped in a box underground, and it took like 7 episodes until we figured out who got him out?
It looked to me like he was in some sort of a cellar, like he couldn't get out of his basement. But
Yeah, Padawan correcting the master over and over. I do believe the clan that picked him up were the Firebringers.
Firebringers, is that correct, Apprentice Ewok?
That is incorrect.
That is correct. That he is incorrect. I have to tell you, as a Padawan, knowing that your master is incorrect so often.
Well, I have to tell you as a master, when somebody set a game up and they're like, you need to tell lies sometimes, and then you look like a freaking idiot. Yeah, I do.
Hey, look.
Anyway, I'm kidding. It's very good. No, I was always right. You guys watched a different episode. Carry on.
All right. So we got Vader's Girl with 1, Nick with 0, Apprentice Ewok with 1. We are on to round 2. Vader's Girl, I would love a number between 1 and 48.
8.
Ooh, I gotta scroll back here. Number 8 was actually already taken, I'm afraid.
Okay. 3.
I knew that.
You did, of course. You did. Okay. Who voiced the pilot droid in Chapter 6? Master, who voiced that pilot droid?
Oh, the beautiful pilot droid Q9-0. Kunino is what I call him. Padawan Pete. To be honest, Pete, I can't even pronounce this actor's name.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with Richard Ayoade.
Is that correct, Vader's Girl?
Yes.
All right, look at that. The Force helped you out this time. Very nice. Very nice. All right, so she's 2 for 2. We go to Nick. Nick, no pressure, man, but if you don't get this, you're out. No pressure at all. 0.
Padawan
none.
Nick, can I see your Star Wars card? Can you hold it up? Because I'm gonna force pull. Oh, out of the box! Oh, that's beautiful.
Well done. All right, Nick, give me a number.
Have we done 10 yet?
We have not. Okay, here we go. Master Most. Ludwig Göransson composed the unique soundtrack for The Mandalorian. What Marvel film did he score?
That photoshopped Boba Fett helmet wearing son of a... Oh, sorry, Danny. Oh, I'm sure it's real. We're going to see... No? All right, whatever. That's another pod, right? I do believe it was Black Panther.
Panther, is that correct, Nick?
I believe that is correct.
All right, Nick.
Woohoo!
Is first one on the board. Apprentice Ewok, to keep pace with Vader's Girl, what number would you like?
44.
44. Scrolling. Here we go. You might know this one because I believe this might be your favorite dish. Master Most, what creatures are the villagers harvesting at the beginning are the villagers? What creatures are the villagers harvesting at the beginning?
Could you please be more clear on your question? I'm sorry. What creatures were the villagers harvesting in what episode?
The beginning of chapter 4.
And that was called? I'm just kidding.
Louise. Yes. What creatures were harvesting at the very beginning of that episode?
I do believe those dog-faced mudslingers were harvesting krill.
Is that correct, Apprentice?
That's correct.
Yeah. 2 for 2. All right. So now the question I have is, do we give Nick a shot? Well, yes, because if Vader's girl and Ewok get it wrong, he gets it right. I'm just doing the math in my head externally. So let's start with Vader's girl, who has a chance.
I was already done with the math, and yes, you're correct.
Vader's girl, your chance to knock out Nick, our good friend. Vader's girl, give me a number between 1 and 48.
Oh, it's probably time to hood up. That's what we say.
25.
25 has not been used. Here we go. There is a character named Xian. What race is he or she? Xian. Probably saying it wrong, but
I'm actually surprised you didn't give me an episode number.
I didn't want to make it too easy for you, Master. I really feel like I need to pull in my my Hayden Christensen effect. I didn't want to make it too easy for you, Master.
I hate sand.
Sand.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. I am going to go with Tardashian.
Tardashian. Is that correct, Vader's girl?
No.
She was a Twi'lek. So Vader's
we
girl
call
is
them
in
Twi'leks.
the lead. So Nick, you can have a question if you'd like. Although you are mathematically related, you are much like the release on day 3 of the season. I will. We'll just keep you around just so you can smile and.
That's right. We'll hang out.
Right, hang out, Prince Ewok. You need this to tie and send it to OK. Give me a number.
Oh, it sounds like Nick just threw his glass.
He's perhaps a little bit more dark side than we would like.
Yeah, sorry, Nick.
Did we do 18?
We did not do number 18. Here we go. What is the name of the daughter of the woman who almost removes the Mando's helmet on Sorgan?
I will say this. What an insulting action. I mean, it's his religion, and we're going to pull his helmet off in front of everyone? All the krill? No one needs that. No one needs that. It is obviously, well, the daughter. I mean, who knows that, Pete?
The Jedi know that. It's somewhere in our hollow library back.
Hold on. Ah, got it. Wilta. Her name is Wilta.
That's incorrect.
That is incorrect, Master. I am so sorry. It was Winter. Winter, as in winter, spring, summer, fall, as they say in Boston. It's going to be another cold winter. All right, so we are.
I gotta be honest. Can I just say something? I believe that Apprentice Ewok just takes anything I say and is like, nah, it's BS. And Force throws it out because no Jedi Ewok. Look me in the eyes. And the Jedi's. Did you know it was winter?
Yes.
Oh, God damn it. Turn your camera off.
I think it's important to note, and maybe this tells us what we need to know. I've been a Padawan for 47 years. I've not been able to achieve the rank of Master, or even Jedi, for that matter. So,
Pete just pulled himself out of the stream, which is fantastic. Padawan Pete with the... Oh, Padawan Pete. You... Well, I guess we'll go on. All right. Who was next? It's Vader's girl.
You tossed me right out of that thing. That's
thought,
what I.
oh, yeah. Ah!
I'm,
You were about to talk trash against a Jedi,
and that's all right. Okay, so
Oh,
this
man.
we are not. Well, the good news is, Master, you get to sort of sit out and just make fun of them for their answers.
Is that good news for the rest of the group? I
Because
understand.
we are in overtime, and so Vader's girl, I need a question between number 1 and 48, and you'll have to give the answer yourself.
No pressure.
No
Okay.
pressure.
32.
Defending champion, Vader's girl, incidentally. 32 has been used. So.
Okay. I forget all numbers. Okay. 12.
Going. Number 12. Here we go. Master Mouse, you're going to be happy you weren't on this one. What is the chapter title of number 6? We'll give you 10 seconds to get that. Chapter title of number 6.
I know it.
A prisoner.
Sorry.
Prisoner is correct. All right, Apprentice Ewok, here you
That's
go.
what I was going to say.
Is that what you're going to say? Of course it was. Give me a number there, Apprentice Ewok.
22 been used?
22 has been used, I'm
I
afraid.
do believe it has. Sorry.
9.
9, which is, of course, German for no. Who directed chapter number 2 of The Mandalorian?
By the way, that chapter was called The Child.
Rick Famuyiwa.
That is correct. Oh, the competition heats up. All right, Vader's girl, give me a number.
1.
Ooh, nobody's gone with number 1. Very nice.
Mm.
Where are the pit droids told to take Toro Calican's dead body at the end of chapter 5?
Beggar's Canyon.
You're welcome.
Very good. She got it. All right. Wow. This is heating up. Apprentice
It's
Ewok.
just, it's
Yeah?
a saber battle right now. It's back
is.
and forth and back and forth.
It really is. Apprentice Ewok, what number can I get you?
4.
Number 4. Here we go. What kind of weapon, first seen and used by snowtroopers on Hoth, do Moff Gideon's stormtroopers assemble for use against our heroes?
The E-Web repeating blaster.
Oh man, we are gonna run out of questions. This is
I would have told you AWAB, but
Oh,
that would have
AWAB.
been right too. I'm saying.
we would have accepted AWAB. Is that what you're saying? Vader's girl. You know what? I'm going to just start going. We'll give you guys a chance.
Rapid
to one more
fire.
time. Rapid fire. But give me a number.
Saber block. Saber block. Saber block.
15.
Used. So what I'll do is from now, starting now, whatever number you give, I'll give you the closest one to it, depending on if it's been used or not.
That was my idea. Go with it.
I sensed it. I sensed it.
Okay. 27.
27, which is an actual number. And here we go. Who did Kawil suspect was farmed in the Cyto caves of Nora?
Wait, say that again.
Who did Kawil suspect was farmed in the Cyto caves of Nora? Couple more minutes.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
That was Cara Dune. When he met Cara Dune, he said, "Was she?" part of it?" Boy,
yeah.
you really have to be a nerd.
It's
to know that.
unfortunate you didn't have my help. Unfortunate.
Dope.
Okay, Apprentice Ewok, your chance to steal and get the championship. I'll need a number between 1 and 48.
3.
Number 3. All right, that's been used, so I will give you the nearest question to that. And that is, what creature is represented on the Mandalorian's signet?
That would be the Mudhorn.
Impressive.
Very good. We have a champion. Very good,
Good
Apprentice
job.
Ewok.
Thank you.
Done. Very good job. That was a heated battle, Master. I'm really.
It was a rematch too.
It's right.
It was.
Right?
Man,
Redemption.
damn shit. That's what being a Jedi is all about.
It looks like we're gonna have a Revenge of the Sith trivia night, which is gonna be great.
Is that Is that what the Force is telling you?
No. I made that up on my own without consulting the Force, which I will do later.
Well, thank you very much, Apprentice Ewok. Congratulations on your victory. Vader's
Yes,
Girl,
thank you, guys.
so much. And Nick, thank you for joining us. Make sure to send to beyondtheblastdoors@gmail.com an address where we can mail you something. Nick, I know for a fact I have yours. Vader's Girl, I actually have yours as well because there's a Yoda on the way to you. And Apprentice Ewok, you also sent us last week, correct? So,
Yep.
So we'll get that out. But if you're in the chat still at an hour and 4 minutes into this,
We
please
were okay. That was
send an
just
email.
right.
Yeah, send an email to beyondtheblastdoors@gmail.com, and we will send you out a little thank you for taking some Jedi lessons with us. Thank you, Vader's Girl, Nick, and Apprentice Ewok for playing in the championship round. And
Thanks, guys.
Master
Thank you.
Most, do you have anything to say on the?
Well, I will. I do. I originally thought that this would probably be a trash compactor fire, but it turned out all right. I did probably miss out on saving a few systems, but other than that, we're good to go.
All right. Well, hey, we will take another stab at this next week. So if you're hanging out and wanted to get in, please join us. And if you did get in and you want to try it again, you are welcome to join us. Thank you all for hanging out, and we will see you again next week on Mind Trick.
For over 40 years, Star Wars has been a part of our culture, a part of our lives, and a part of who we are. Now there's one place with something for every type of Star Wars fan: the Beyond the Blast Doors Network. From the latest in Star Wars news,
a great day, an exciting day here on the YouTube channel,
to collectibles.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Yeah, what do you?
Beautiful.
How much you want for it?
Interviews with creators.
If you want your book to feel necessary, it has to deliver some insight or some piece of information that you didn't get anywhere else.
Famous fans.
Yeah, and it's like all there's a yeah. That's great.
Fan documentaries.
This moment, like the Force awakened in Rey, but it also awakened something in me.
And great conversation with casual and hardcore fans alike.
You know, I've seen a lot of things end up on the cutting room floor that I'm like, oh.
The Beyond the Blast Doors Network was made for you. New content nearly every day of the week on video and podcast. There's something for every fan. Visit beyondtheblastdoors.com and on YouTube search Beyond the Blast Doors.